Hello everyone, welcome to the Whistling Hermits One Card Spread series. Note that this video is divided into three parts. A short introduction, which we are doing right now. Part 1, which is a descriptive study of the card for the day. And Part 2, which is a reading from the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. If you want to navigate directly to any of the three parts mentioned, just click on their respective links at the timestamp provided in the description of this video. This video series is primarily intended for learning how to read the tarot. However, you can also use this as a card reading for the day. This is a timeless reading, so if you are watching this now, its message might be for you. In this series, we will be using the Giant Rider Waite Tarot deck. We will also be using the Handbook of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. The first part of the video will be a descriptive study of a specific card in the tarot. We will describe what we see and the insights and feelings we gather from what we see. Now, the first part is characterized by spontaneity. We allow the cards to speak to us regardless of the generally accepted meaning of the card. By doing this, we hope to increase our intuitive capacity for reading the tarot cards. In the second part, we will be reading the description of the card taken from the booklet of the Tarot of A.E. Waite by AGM Urania. If you intend to use this as a timeless reading, you can randomly choose any card in the series that resonates with you. An alternative approach is to shuffle a Rider Waite Tarot deck and pick a card randomly. You can then choose the card in the video series that corresponds to the card you picked. Note that this series is a work in progress and it might take some time for the 78 cards to be completely read. So, without any further delay, let us proceed to the card for the day. Okay, welcome to our one card spread series, and today's card is the Knight of Swords. Okay, this knight is one of all the knights that you can see. This is a knight who is very, very, very brave, one who is in a hurry, very much in a hurry. So if you see this card, if somebody is about to come into your life, it will be somebody who will arrive into your life very swiftly, with all the energy, with all the courage. He's not afraid. No, this is the one who will charge into danger, who is not afraid to go down to the valley of death. You look at the horse, even the horse is afraid of the knight. It's as if the knight is charging and the horse is saying, are you really going to charge through it? Aren't you going to give it a second thought? No, the knight, this one, is very spontaneous. I think he's the type of personality who flies by the seat of his pants. When there's something that has to be done, he immediately jumps into it and does it with passion and with courage, and he's not afraid. So this is one you can rely on in facing things that are a little bit scary. For example, there is an endeavor that is a little bit risky. This is the one that you can rely on, who will not be afraid to give it a try. So if something is untried yet, something that has not yet been tried, this is one who will not be afraid to face all the challenges. He is the one you can rely on to try things. Like for example, I remember the motto of the SEAL team that I read from the Reader's Digest many years before. They said, if it can be done, we will do it. If it cannot be done, we will still do it. So it's like that. Maybe the knight will have that kind of motto also. If it can be done, he will immediately do it. If it cannot be done, he will still try to do it. No, it's like that. So when you look at it also here, the wind is blowing against the trees and the trees are bending. So he's not afraid to face the wind. He's not afraid to face the storm. He's not afraid to move forward. Even the hair of the horse is like that. And the horse is flying because of this one. And the knight immediately draws his sword to attack. So this is one who is very, very aggressive and everything. So if it's somebody who comes to your life, he will be coming with courage and with speed. And it's the same also with the ideas, no? He's a type of person who immediately comes with great ideas, and when he comes with the great ideas, he's not afraid to implement it immediately. If you have this kind of personality, this is an aspect of your personality, then you're the type of person who immediately gets a lot of ideas and immediately implements the ideas. You're not afraid to experiment. You're not afraid to venture into new things. No, and so that is what I see from this night. Like the other nights, no, they are more experienced than the pages, and so they are more reliable. They can be relied upon more fully, a little bit more mature. This has already a little bit more experience in life. So that's it for now. Let us go to part 2. Welcome to part 2 of our one card spread series, and our card for today is the Knight of Swords, the Brave Knight. Let us now read from the booklet of the Tarot of A.E. Waite from AGM Urania. Knight of Swords. A heroic figure charges forward, visor up, so we can see his fierce expression. He raises his sword high above his head, tilted forward in a commitment to aggressive action. This is the only horse that gallops, the way a knight's steed is meant to do. The trees on the left bend towards him, which means he is charging into a storm. The horse seems to look back at him as if it questions his recklessness, but it obeys its master's command. The horse symbolizes the animal instinct of survival, the knight, the heroic consciousness that overrides all doubt. Waite, the deck's designer, referred to him as Sir Galahad, the image of the knightly ideal of courage and dedication, and yet he appears focused on battle and swift action, lacking Cup's inner vision, or one's love of adventure for its own sake, or Pentacles' steady devotion. Creating a new world requires courage and a willingness to fight all the enemies of the new community. But other qualities are necessary as well. Divinatory meanings: courage, heroism, single-mindedness, possible recklessness. Warning, advice, doubt, fear, but also caution. Action, a time for courage and swift movement. Do not hesitate. Well, that concludes part 2 of our one card spread series on the Knight of Swords. Until next time, have a great day.